coordinate your body and play the ball normally. Have a good.
Ashashiri nyinano eye November 11th 1911. November 11th 1911. Na House of Folk and I the oldest and most successful club ever on my Konko Ganemu. Phobia, anyone nickname. Continental Club Masters. Asha Seri Nyinano, Asha Town. And Yakosha Siesa Club, ye Bwabwa no kakranka, a group of young men. I dimba kone dimu entintiman, Christopher Branford Natty. Yes. And Omufa Mahodini Nano, edify the character of Oak Tree. And Omoto, Ebeye, never say die. Say the Oka. Ye the Continental Club Masters. Ebeka home. Be crowd beautiful people with beautiful colors. And also Rebecca home. Yanwakai say 1917. 1917. And now more adopted the famous rainbow color. Not just a red, yellow, and blue. Red, yellow, and blue. Nti ena say oh shania. Yes, House of Folk documentary. And I go live on our Facebook. Live on our Facebook. And then you would have almost dead. A woman say more trials and central for and now three more celebrated the announcement in any gym. Kotoko Sanya Fremu Sanki Nyana. We know Nankabema deny the panels in Namono. Sahas poor Mumpo Yadi a Yaguma. Or say celebrate to almost 114 years na me come and nimka kra. Yakai say a year 21 titles. 21 titles. FA Cup a year 12. Super Cup, yes, a year 3. Cup Champions League a year Bako, the year 2000. Maroon Fee Confederation of Jeffrey Koto concern the year 2004. Cup Super Cup, yes, that was 2001. Bako President Cup 8 titles and Omafa Nagana Swat Cup 15 titles and also Eguatre at the Air Womo top 4 cups a year Miensa, yes. Telecom Gala, Nina maybe a Tremono Mojamiansa, Gaka Special Cup, Mojamiansa, Druba Bukrano, Ghana Abrabum, Nyakobo, Gaka Top 8, and also Omoje Miansa. Yes, Ube to me, Akaka Edinibi, not just say Oba, Menka Krano, Thomas Abbey, Ishmael Adu, George Lamptey, Adolf Ama, Dan Opong, yes, Yebenya, Sabia J. Robert Amon, Dan Opong, Joe Lewis, not just say a dini talk to us, Emmanuel Sekofo, Charles Taylor, Sawukakabi, Stephen Tornado appear, and also be Diakotene Papa, Edema House of Foka, a dini be Ishmael Adu, Namom Jones, Atukafio the late, rather than for the crancy, Papa, ye Juma Papa, a Jatata, Coxon, Among Kwame Kuti, Yafa Konya so. Ama House of Folk glorious birthday as ene rather dear afia komumfie ho 114 years and a House of Folk etumi enya nanso yabakuanim na afa yahwe die ejina so a edi we nyina eba no ene sanano omone kotoko game no wonim sanan komu pasawe no nanka birthday no hyehyeye etumi abasa na ye twa cake bi hyehyeye bi ne mo no pai bibisa entimi emeto da Nano kasa and the game no bana wie no referee bi as the laws of the game no yana say e bi no twena kwa ntia no mo jebre na omotimi achechre mu ales kote and was say the incident e see ya has a claim say ye dina mu ego no yen kama wiase nyina ntese na e offside.
As we're claiming they have disallowed the goal. 2 players, 1 player from Kotoko and 1 player from Akure play the ball with their head. In the process, you know, a player of House of Folk was side position. At the time now, that 2 players jumped to play the ball with their head. You know. A player of House of Folk went ahead of the ball, so he was in an offside position. Now, when the ball was headed, we said the Pakona heading ball now. The Kotoko player, you know, was playing the ball backwards with the head. So he was playing the ball out from the zone. The half player who was behind him also jumped
say even if Sakotoko player no touch ball no na it wasn't deliberate.
My sister, it was the Kotoko player on the FLE ball. Let's look at the law again. In the laws of the game, it talks about deliberate play, and now with deliberate play, elements do or yes, the laws of the game will say consideration. So for you to judge and to analyze there where a deliberate play, you never do or yes, the who share the deflections and never do or yes, deliberate play, you can't tell so the direction or the distance of the ball. Was the ball in the air or was the ball on the set that is on the ground? If the ball is on the ground, it is very easy to coordinate your body and play the ball normally. Have a good impact on the ball.
I know I did free Alaska Hog.
Anopay yemwate na yemwakwa banonkron abo apaun sima aduanan ennan eha eye Oyerepa 100.7 FM live on Oyerepa TV manasanso sa gudi on semano pay and sakano yede esum wo ebesoro so a na premo ato ama premo to berekase no abeteki over today's post na yebetim komo fie Ghana Premier League match day 9 na ano dene Hato Folk elusu to Asante Kotoko store nsem wo ho yere ho nsem ebeba oko Kotoko aso ya ochina Wednesday wombebo atia Vision FC details at say na Blasters of Ghana yake say ahen na team na ewo still squad de bejam about 2 friendly games no nyade squad no ababontin so yetete players bi ewo America omanya collab yede honsem ebeba afe Derek Corn finally FIFA akleno obesi akan ama Ghana details ebeba Accra so folk ene ayoma woda happy birthday to the Continental Club Masters. Happy birthday 1911 and a club yete and then you betri hun to babia club no ejano when you saw fear omadi with niema omwono is it okay nina yede beba ye be konko phone close international break nsmp and ewo hode ne se oni e be konna na yakra na ena no pay details and more ebeba show me live our Facebook page no so Oyerepa Radio on Facebook odiane se obeko ho na ode onsem nyina gu ho boss player Mr Eugene Edupoku striker abekenkan nyina ama sede se ene sede efata ene anopay tim nyina ewa ha yebekwa ba na fe able panel no ene boss player transi na fe nsem no ama papa mu ede ama Bosheba Electricals on the Broadways yede enkofun krosun semnom etwaso na de bia meka me se Bosheba Electricals die wakongre sabruchimamum eno de light awdo pi aba krom ha enti awso okoho na fe light ni na okokoto enti chandelier light corner light, wall light, garden light, ebia bedside lamp, and a open light. Who do you be? But Toby, our Bosheba electrical CCTV cable, no 100 meters, 200 meters, CCTV camera, would do Masa assorte papanina. If you have a war, air conditioned fan with USB, 12-volt adapters, digital video recorders, Abusiam, and Yamana Dawson, Afe, the entire was so chusu Bosheba Electricals, and say Energy Commission of Ghana, Ajatum se on cables no, and a air papa, 1.5 mm, 2.5 mm, copim 16 mm. Okwa danom anything nina ebe somo kama na bibia akoye edum pizet Kenyatta market no I don't know edi animhwe edum Bosheba Plaza or ha enafe edum pizet and theater ko for dinum 0322 030838 0322 030838 0536 095 966 na wafre Bosheba Electricals TikTok and also Instagram at bosheba.electricals at bosheba dot electricals high sense AC promo ekoso high sense niema aye papa na oto a bema defect warranty mfie num enti abusuam open air condition about them bebom from papa wa be wi say air condition ebwe bechen so amawa a high sense omo brands no and was say utobie gold plate fence copper pipes filter no a 4-inch filters enti abusia ebo a utimi se ebo etenso ete emao na R29C AC papa standard 1 promotion ena omo enti ko nekotobi 0302 550000 promise eba to be drawing na bi efi promise eba eho ena papa nyina ewo omo bi drawing onom ya na yade no etu ase de bema immune system no ejejan so ye de malaria chewa onom a ebeko ni nyina promise eba ena okwase ya ena omo ewo adwuma ku adama anopei omo de masia konko a midin ko fun cross nsem no eto so ama ene eye Accra House of Folk awodanom and then so Nana Pinkra Kumase Asante Kotoko IMC chairman Nauda Inti Nana happy birthday to Nana Pinkra Kwesiewa IMC chairman Kumase Asante Kotoko Inti anusu ni ejina na masen ko phone cross 17 eti efi 2025 Turkish football betting scandal num masa NSMP and efrimo eba when say 2025 Turkish football scandal no investigations outdoor egusu a ekoso a sporting betting by referees club president and footballers in Turkey professional league now him say esasia 27th October 2025 and me this story na eba ye say okotekia womanya ntie say footballers after footballers administrators and referees ni etwa bet na according to Article 11 of Turkey law number 622 no amuchem say preventing violence and disorder in sports 2011 and amended 2017 obia ubetime etwa bet anase game bi ekoso na obe manipulate game no obetime etua 20,000 bia obetua sa sika no ede amanfo na say 1 to 3 years obeko prison no sentence 1 to 3 years according to article no sa na eche na anopay JTHM say enra I'm saying I will say players maybe a bet into over 1,000 players and I'm to me at the Amuti about one thing sir and Kofoso Sasiam a better and Amuti Nipa and Wache 1,024 players in betting investigation or and Amuti Nippon Wachea Omugusua Wamushem Football Disciplinary Council PFDK Amade in Sabnum at me at Danwamua Amusha Sansen Manopay you're tuning in at to him on Oyerepa TV on Oyerepa 100.7 FM Super Eagles Morocco now you say and run about to just Omukweno Kramanya Hotel Papa and Timiana and a Pearl Sports activity so Michemu Chelsea Morocco phone James debut Amane Chusu say Ombeda Casablanca now for match day Mafi Casablanca Abe Piemum Ewa Pia and Rabat Unimsa Omne Gabon and a bomb and your 2026 FIFA World Cup playoff and Alex Iwobi and other players in company baby amo edanom enye kama oche baby amo bo etimi edruni baby amo dase sia Casablanca na nya de se players no ewo anijem emra Nigeria players ne ebe training and eda or practice no so a uche bi ene anopay meko Germany na fe madim come on ewo Germany anopay diet Pemecano or Datica at the say yatin sembebre before World Cup did Deschamps onom et Rene Emma the French national team adiato French players ni say before Obeko World Cup no contract issue with Oklaba e was say utimi survey and some pona World Cup no etimi aduso eno no say nina e won agent in some agent for and Bayern Munich 18 come on opening nano money Paris Saint-Germain boy Emma Musha Paris Saint-Germain fans no HM say baby who you player who disefata say Paris Saint-Germain just no obese now see akan Emma Paris Saint-Germain diet of Pemecano and what to just waka and the first time I okani nani jam our Bayern Munich Bobo Konum Germany under 21 coach Antonio Di Salvo and Okasam afa Lenat Kaho or say a more timber wabo of late at the ama Bayern Munich no expect sa oba obetime abuam ama Germany under 21 national team no etime akon ati akonanim or say eba talent pan born dia akodanom enimpo na VfB Stuttgart abusuam diate HM sa amo ep striker na Stuttgart for eltranim sa Arnold Kalimwendo ombetime afonom na feobe adwuma ede ama team na yetesa ukobwa January kra omunya Kalimwendo enka abebam abeya adwuma ede ama team no 2026 FIFA World Cup Mexico, United States of America, Canada and ombe hosti na car park ni sika FIFA 4 Virginia semkitwa ebia Germany and Ghana ebo World Cup mu oko match venue wa baby abe pack okano $75 range from $75 to $175 per sport baby abe pack kano pack sika we and obetuam according to UEFA amodia mikutame and say UEFA and if you no PS nom nina Super League no enkomo and na UEFA say I am share biari ho omadi kan and no edin komo say am pesa am kambom UEFA Champions League and Super League no am pesa around 2027 am kambom na am ebom guso a wo edin enkomo now attention na ewo the UEFA Champions League 2025-2026 no so sika wasa am demand clubs no pejem and na chefrenom Alexander chefrenom fees with sika amodi ashe UEFA Champions League na ma competitiveness no etime akosoro na Aksan Wadrago abusuan diamete etem se after se Nadim Amiri etem eprai no onom na akwese na ewo Diamond Shaft of Germany national team num 19-year-old num anya 2 goals 4 assists in 11 goals for RB Leipzig Asan Wadrago ne wonsem na anopay yede atoa no yemra England na fe yenim komom ewo England anopay on Oyerepa TV on Oyerepa 100.7 FM na uko Croatia manager na swere din and Zlatko Dalic or say Mateo Kovacic or a player omuntimi nko World Cup 2026 na o say Mateo Kovacic enkobi enti diombe bia omo monitor the situation at Manchester City say Mateo Kovacic former player and Chelsea now with City obetime akom 2026 FIFA World Cup when Rooney at the atudwa say Arsenal a favorite say afi omobetime awene the English Premier League adia entimi amomo wene the English Premier League trimude say omo trimude ewura plus ni trim now no cry ko 8 matches without conceding osi bibiansie say on Sunderland ebo draw nom Chelsea bia Arsenal ntimi Granada binya sanete bibiansie e was say omo focus o say after international break was party Arsenal say ombetiasi winning ways no nothing I'm fighting for the English Premier League and other titles afi omo competing for Emmanuel Petit a France legend onim say wakasa afa Chelsea Medford Moises Caicedo me phenom the bulldozer or the atudwa say obetima do the level of N'Golo Kante and at the level of Claude McLeary and Chelsea or say or among the best midfielders in the Premier League. Open Moises Caicedo o come midfielders omo bomb modern pa English Premier League no ma untibe emo miensam enyini din emfam film Julian Nagelsmann and Florian Wirtz and the two just at Liverpool no on starting year. Osheno against Manchester City. He's not doing bad. Nemum expectations sika yade eto no 120 million euros near Jadinisa sika he yatibeto wa yana mpedinfoka. I'm say to whom much is given, much is expected. Inti siatisa sikanom abeto wa yana expectations ne more or believe sir about successful with Liverpool and all a dimension of Germany trainer Michael Owen Sam Arsenal, Man City, and Liverpool. So many a far. Now some compete for the English Premier League in the city. At bottom day, after Liverpool, at bottom day, Arsenal, at bottom day, Arsenal, about the third best team. So the City, no, ekuta manager bia, masa on him English Premier League in the day. After Liverpool, there was some exceptional footballers in tea. So many a pick the more up the third best team. About Arsenal and Michael Owen. Nensema or the Etujam and pay Ruben Amorim, a manager, Emma Manchester United, or say, what for a lot of coaches and some what demand a lot of coaches. Now, one coach, what man yepa, a Jose Mourinho, and a Ruben Amorim, Nensema or the Etujam, and then I'm pay Brazil national team. No, Abusiam, my main call Monsieur, na Brazil national team. No, Abusiam, Oko Monsieur, Chenina, Amo Aye, and Yama, Wama Aye, no camp near Dadina, yet ato Oyerepa TV. No, so now, Oko Casemiro, Australia, or say Nania J, sir, we're back to the Brazilian national team. Now, we're born with a lot of legend, the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo, Luka Modric, Toni Kroos, Marcelo, and Afe, Karim Benzema, Guy Bilmo, and the Anode, Nipe, sir, Neymar dos Santos Jr. I have faith in Kwa. I was set Neymar dos Santos Jr. Etimi Esiakai, Emma, the Brazilian national team, Arsenal, Jamete, Etemsa Amako, AC Milan, Ebusam, the availability of Rafael Leao, 75 million pounds. Jamete, Chelsea Utua, Obetima Afam, Rafael Leao, AC Milan, Elliot Anderson, as Manchester United and Yabril. I am fan of Ruben Amorim. Amorim Chimsa, Amun fan, Elliot Anderson, Amra, now Amaya Juman, and Martinia Tissa, Nottingham Forest Echo to around 120 million euros and some po, and Elliot Anderson on Sa Etime Akano, Jimmy Carga, at the Atujasa Ibrahima Konate. Onodia Onya Enka Ibrahima Konate, Ebetime Atna Liverpool Nave, Waya Juman, Ama Liverpool, Nemom Sofisa. Say, bueno, Nieman Koye, Nana contract, no extend ya. Omunyanum, na Uncle Babian and Ibete, John Mikel Opi on Chelsea, and I say, among 40 GDO, our Chelsea team, we move, say, among so, a team, sir, Omutimate English Premier League, Emmanuel, or say, with players, a good Chelsea, na dear, affect your experience now, and Kakra, the likes of Race James Mom, and I feel Livy Cowo stay fit, and I feel Wesley for Fananum, Esther Fita, Betting at the English Premier League, Amano Aye, na Tottenham Spurs, and we are happy with Zhao Pahinha so far performance alternative at the Ama Club. Yes, Liverpool for Busao, Amubusa Paris and German Force, Vitinha, Mubatono. Nabeton Vitinha, Yena Vitinha Yape, and your reporter, Eka Mensano Pay, Rugulet, and your two dresser, Enzo Maresca, as a month one deity, Enzo Maresca Dodo, or your good manager officer, or ye Jumapa, not Jumana, or your very soon, about Soba Pam, Yentie, Ura, Mikel Obi, Cretezima, a coach Chelsea, so, or Kasai for Pop Godola home, or Kasai for Arsenal home, and I for Chelsea. Best in the world so far, John Mikel Obi.
When I look at that team and I look at Moise Caicedo and his partnership with Enzo Fernandez, what a partnership that's become. Enzo Fernandez, yes, he had a struggle when he came into the club, same as Caicedo, but now you can see that those two are building a great partnership in that midfield. Caicedo, of course, we can't talk enough about his performances. Week in, week out, his performances is 9 over 10, 10 over 10. And it's so good to see Enzo Fernandez as well, starting to take his performances to the next level, because that's what we want to see. We want to see him performing well, week in, week out. We want to see him again with consistency as well. And if he can throw in a Cole Palmer in that midfield trio for me is going to be.
Na abusia medicino Apollo Global Management American Investment Group the Meti HMC majority stake of Atletico de Madrid ama complete bibia how say Miguel Gil and Herrick Sorizo ambe continue na fe ama CEO and president ama Atletico de Madrid De Laurentiis Napoli president or see Antonio Conte nkoba bia obetena juma ede amatinu Rafael Palladino bekenra me confirm yes enkomono ekoso Atlanta Ivan Juric ombe pamono na finally omajano kwan ama Rafael Palladino and as I say ama appointed say ama manager emfa ema club no India so him player no sia kan ema Everton see Juventus push hard say ombesa India na obesia kan ede amatim no on this note live on Oyerepa TV, live on Oyerepa 100.7 FM. Yada manfo mansun semno esia.
Ye to adwumade ni so ede amamo na ye ba ye twa ye ho kakra bi ye ba na chese dwumade no ato aso ede amamo ye ko na ye ni aboafo no ho enkomo kakra na ye nya no ye de aba Kingdom Herbal Center na ena mede omo ehase me ba cho temi na immune system no me ba cho former stress also anxiety arthritis hypertension heart disease and afa cholesterol level and also esro no nom Kingdom garlic capsules and bitters afa pe Kingdom about Kingdom ginseng capsules na nom na eno no eboapa emma eyi waist pain, mental stress, if you on me sexual weakness, and if you are now physical energy, and I feel Kingdom tremendous capsules, and also a treat vaginal infection, a feel menstrual disorder, and bad or bar, uteme, no se wako akwate, nemu ya de, and I say Camboni biaba or dear Kingdom tremendous capsules, and no and a bebwa, and who ambobos, you no. Ena ojo de na afi aboa etuni nyina ase de ama Kingdom no de bia me catch on say ura pharmacy herbal shop chemical shop ebi wo hodewa a obenya bi na wato de akofi obenya bi so etubi akoto rem ewo Kingdom Herbal Center o kanshi dragging won crying ho ena dodo pa no ewo 0597298855 ena 0559761144 Kingdom no challenger. Amen Scientific Hospital, the best alternative medical hospital in Africa. Dear no, ya specialize in stroke, ya dear nesemu, ya specialize in awo and sensemu, and a face so ya dear. Atran swacha wakwa enko furniture mo Amen Scientific Hospital ya say oba ya bebuana ya ye ni nyina ho adwuma at the amount stroke fertility and chronic diseases any infections for ayarefo ni nyina bra ya se na yentu yade na se emfa emomo ye machines no oba edu be gina so hwe system ni mu na yade ni nyina e system ni mu e de agu machine so ne hu se yade we ye de draw na kan yade we ye de draw na kan wo be free ho akono na yade bi etew so no asori e de afru so kuma se ye wa twema tachiman koda so fo ase e kwan so other branches aye bie ewo Ghana no ye obi o enche boga wa bibiani hohoi sahide bi so afei ho sunyane nkoko atebubu tamale takrade ene Accra eho nyina Amen Scientific Hospital ye branches ewo ho bra nani endi enkomo 0277 00 1234 0277 00 1234 0241 367349. Kangen energy drinking water. The safest refreshing alkaline water. I wear drama so they be ayana me no din komo se ensuo no you mo ahudo pi na ensuo bia e wear drama so bia no on se they be abetranom na ye testing ni ade na ye the pH tester na ye the gun so ni ma o na so kokko na je se ensuo na wear drama so no dodo na enye na ensuo no omo de ani acidic water no mo to ame anom acidic water ne koni padua ni mo yade ne sere papa ne nyina ne se bia ya acid wo no yade e ba ho no ma onsuro na mo no ma kana water ne kotena system ni mo yade e ba na osuro enti yadeɛ no makra no abetra system ni mu ni nyina ne sɛ alkaline environment bia no ɛyɛ yadeɛ ntimi thrive ɛwɔ hɔnom ɛno nti ɛna wɔsɔ nom kangen energy drinking water ɛbɔ nipadua no ban no ɛbɔ heart liver ɛne o kidney sensitive organs no ɛbɔ ho ban ɛde amayen Bremen UGC ɛna Fetafuni Road Abahoru Junction ensuo ni pii ɛwɔ hɔ Lizzie Hotel Santasi Runabout Pakiki ɛwɔ stadium ɛna Fesumankwan ni Junction ɛwɔ Ashtown kwai na ɛkwadwo deɛ o pedodo ato a frɛ 0241 449191 0241 449191 ɛna 0507 379474 Apomudin Herbal Clinic Dr. Sam ɛno no doctor ɛwɔ Kumasi Sofolai soja for kwan ni so ɔne Assemblies of God asɔre no ɛna edi animhwɛ fa ɛniyadeɛ ni nyinaa ɛkɔ Dr. Sam asoɛyɛ glaucoma eye pressure cataract eye syphilis long and short sightedness or blurry eyes fako Dr. Sam asoɛyɛ ɔbɛyɛ ɛho adwuma ma wani ni behu adeɛ yie ɛma esum endru nipadua no wani no ɛkata sesi ana esum edru nipadua no ɛniyadeɛ paadeɛ kromu anom Dr. Sam ɛna etu ni nyina ase ɛde amount ɛwɔ ɛyɛ Kumasi Sofolai fred doctor ɛwɔ 0551 098961 0551 098961 grow fine about tonic mojadro na esiesie ma ne papa ne nya ne so ba ubu nsa na waya se oya ubu nsa na moja ne badodo ubu nsa na onsabuo no ena ne nsisi so ma wo a ewo se open ho asem ka de bia metuvu se obi obeka cho se oba ubu nsa na ewo se ya oba eye normal no oboa otwa ontro ensabuo mu no ewo se bibia ye tote onsabuo achi no eni kwan se problem bia eba ho enu nti na grow fine about tonic ye kamfo edema bia na ebesiesi okama ubedidi obeda kama onsano na yetititi moja ne besane ye wo mu a e grow fine herbal tonic edroi ya to apete o Ghana man mu a pharmacy shop herbal shop and a chemical shop open Otuo-Acheampong Kumasi Amakom Runabout digital herbal clinic eho na ojedodo no etu omo ben Bank of Africa 0244 596532 0244 596532 wakwa kopie mo baabi a ope aye biaya da na biaya opa dan aye problem edi ama no na ema hu se wiase no se ura baabi na uni aye baabi ade utitu aya empempi no na asetena no aye basa edi ama Knox Hotel Kumasi Olam Street ye ben aye Baba Yara Sports Stadium askwa sem na make ho na Knox Hotel ho na Knox de oba yes say ye hono environment no e serene dede ni ho de bia ka se hotel de e wo so nya biaya e ho ye din e ho ye koda de fa adwene o ye koda na e de aye nyuma nkakra na afa bibia akokama e de amaye e dan a odam no utimu say yes e dan we de e chense oda heaven impo o so da ye pa e dan be da sorry na wa hu say ye kese kra ka ho restaurant oba ho conference hall afa free wifi na yama spacious car park e wo Knox Hotel medical kase wa sokwa Olam Street Barbara Sports Stadium ene emu enwakra 03220 24438 and 03220 24162 edek SM Bites bema oba pejawatinkem ono ho kani wo ho a ma kono eso ni bedin hyemu na edek SM Bites ena epeja libido no edi ama epeja libido no na esiesie o how bia ennamu edeba sisiade low sperm count premature ejaculation eye ho adwuma edek SM Bites baby toy our pharmacy near bar shop edu eba clinic and our friend wajedo do no e wo mo 0243 989368 and 0201044221 ABA Herbal Clinic sofata sofo rasta sofo si o ma wadura odi begu aduane mu adi na akọ ani no nintini ni nyina so na aye ho adwuma kama de ama ono ohwese yade no anase ni yade no embampo na wabepe ano aduru ebampo na ba eno krote ne te edema na mom wo boamu asi ani yade no ano ekwan glaucoma and cataract afi ani yade bia eha bia no ebia ba clinic se be gina adro ni bi fagu aduane mu di ensuo fagum nanom drink bi fagum nanom ebeye ntini mu adwuma na atewani ne so wan ede amao sofo so ba for hypertension, stroke, prostate, liver, any kidney adebra, and also obetenite at the amount. Or kwaba so juna si main market echewa. Doma in cross obe Beneza preschool. I near Pierre Kubi, co-store ebe papa. The numbers are 0541 565 199 and 0502 812 161. ABA Herbal Clinic. Ne contacts and me de atujano. The 10th Rural Banking Week celebration enra and a press lunch to me a course. So nyamiya dumwa ochina and a talk show our radio FM stations and also Eshase, you be throw more light on the theme for the celebration. Here we are. Now you promoted the activities of rural banks. Our Ashanti region. Nyamiya Dumwa 14th November donation Ebekoso Garden City Special School. Our Skorima Mponia Climax Jumedieno. Our Volta Serene Hotel. Our ho 22nd November 2025 and Sana 30th November 2025. Yakoye Thanksgiving service. Ewo Presby, St. Peter's Presby Church. I know Ewo Bantema Anopa non-clone way rural banks. I wo Ashanti region. Your week celebration. Ye de Ashesu EKK Charity Foundation intercessory prayers enrada Ashase Ewo Kumasi Heroes Park. And you made onum ekopim. And you may not do ena yedishe so nyamaya dum ene dwumade no toaso ngabra ne nyina ye mompai emfa mo man Ghana sumjeba na hotoba o man Ghana ye nyina ye ni beje na yatenemu kama efri enra na ekopem kwasiada edi anim na yede mpai boy ahyehye so a ye bompai sa amano akowie ho 0535 101 110 and 0550 072777 numbers are offered na waji inchimwa aka 1014 today's sports twaso the amamo live on radio, live on Facebook, live on Oyerepa television.
Yana Solomon Kata ase na yemra metwaso emfa emfri ha yebe sorry pranto bre ye sorry a news team be take over before say Oyerepa futio ebeba abetwaso the amawo danger man is seated na ene yebeye adwuma bebre ewo efie channel so 114 years glorious Accra House of Folk esine nanso woni nam tentan fidie no so busa mpanimfo a bibia nyansi minim se danger ebeye wati bibidi a obete ho e de a kire yen eno ho nkomo no ebeba wo yen komodie yi mu na wo hono se de AC Echo still the big game of Toja ever Accra Sports Stadium. Kotoko Etua has caution just a long goal. A train seminal at Dawson. Now referees no actually umunim edifa umunia Reginald Collins Amua on the day officiating game no Yebenya referees instructor Thomas Nunu House of Folk Wakasa Ede Afa one NCC Willis Omode Ebaye no Emeron fiachna Kotoko standing games no miensa na apale egu ho omo club ako ade afru ho ewo tema na against vision amenka wo se nana kwaku agyeman akasa ede afa sa game no ho a eno so yebeba ne abedi ho nkomo na enura ena zakete ho ana se den na sia Blasters ekobo anfa kansie mienu na ebesi ne yenim players cry de air conhyehyɛ ya da ho na ene ebehwɛ sɛ de nhyehyɛ no esi eko danger akwaba
ofa mejo so
na bokode
ejanada Roma so ni say Kotoko legend Mr. George Kennedy former operations
operations mekai
ma Kumasi Asante Kotoko last week ni muna unfortunate news but say ni beloved wife death has laid his cold hands on her ene na wotweda no baso ewo kropo bushan kropo school park no so ho no mo nti eja ye wo ha ye wia anopedi ya na ya musu kakra na yakoka ne ho ama ene busuan nyina atenasi edi na wotweda no na ya san beto adwumedi no so nti no wohumi sɛ me gyina mu tuntum sɛ ya na kyɛ sɛ wonim sɛ
nti na wotweda ne yɛ nɛ wɔ
mpatwɔ yɛ nɛ ɛwɔ Bushine Kropo school park no so hɔ no
okay yɛsɔre a yɛbɛboa na yɛakɔ akɔdua no
sɛ ɛna wo ne me yɛhyehyɛ ɛna hyehyɛ no na wodɔ so
oh yeah for sure de adeɛ ato ne nyɛ ɔno ana ɛyie
dabi adeɛ to w'ani a waa wonyi adeɛ to w'ani a waa wonyi
na ɛna wofa he na menkɔ Kofi Zakito hɔ
neɛ nti a Otuado ne ɔntumi nnemu ne squad no yɛde bɛba
okay
ɛna referee instructor Thomas Nunu ɔse NCC for letter na Yusuf Choroye no it has gone beyond football nti ɛno nso so ɛwɔ hɔ no mu a yɛde bɛba na anɔpɛ ya Honorable Kofi Idi Adams our affable sports minister ɔno nso so ɛde nsɛm agua ade abɔnten wakasa papa na ɔfa ɔsi 1 million na yɛde ma clubs no sɛ ɔmfa mo league no ɛyɛ Ghana ɛna ama loan ɔmkɔgye loan fi Ghana hɔ
okay ntuma na betua
question wey there obisa o
sɛ wogye loan dia
ɔsi a loan from Ghana
wow
na president na de yidi maaye
Honorable Kofi Idi Adams na confirm ne ne
o waka ɔno ato n'anim tu we there won sɛ ebe kɔbae du baabi na afefoɔ wobɛka ya afi president crab kan sɛ asɛ ɔmo ana ɔmo ati company bi na ɔmo company ade Honorable Kofi Idi Adams anɔpɛ yɛ from the horse's own mouth wabiem ɛde ago hɔ na ɛno wɔ hɔ no ɛbɛka na ɔba Honorable say ɔno paa yɛ sports minister yi deɛ ɔma aban fa supporter bi ankɔ America
ɔkɔmfɛmɛ no
ɛno nso so wato n'anim ti
na no ɛfefo ne ɛyɛ no mo frɛ no na no yɛ different ana de mo de lottery ɛyɛ a wotwa na daakye bia wo ne na ɛyɛ de mo
ɛno deɛ wɔse sɛ bia sɛ ɛfefo no sɛ nipa individual bi sɛ group bi sɛ mo ambet mobilize fans na mo kasa bo de nkɔfo ɔkwan deɛ aha ba sɛ ɔno sports minister no akɔ cabinet na ɔkɔ ka kyerɛ cabinet sɛ munyi sika ne yɛmfa supporters nkɔ deɛ la line
ɔma reason
ɔse ankasa sika no yɛmfa nyɛ infrastructure
osuro se ma ho eno a
nya da bi nya no o wo fa what's infrastructure osuro se ma
se bia na
what's infrastructure okrum ha nye e bon kan na yankotena onko fisika se e dia fa Zakito besin kwa America ko hebo arewa besin kwa America dabi
okay
opese wo ya Zakito wo ya Harry wo ya
na wa kwan be fa so akwa
ko America ko hebo ha
okay
wa no pe kwan be fa so beko efifo de o mu ye ya o mu se nkofo nkutwa lutu yi mimi ntwa lutu da so ati ase ha ba wo ye obi a utwa lutu na se okubia na okotwa bi na no se betim do akon so a na nso ukọ na the ba kun so ka hu wo fa ni nyina your voices e bebo
ni nyina woni ho
your voices and they your voices pa me no kasa kwasa me ye ho adwuma
eno ne hia me no
oh voice we dey enye se bia me voices anytime kasa ono ato na numu to e wo ho no o say it doesn't make sense to shut the door on players who refuse to play for Ghana going to the World Cup. Or say it doesn't make sporting sense.
The first time I can hear the kaka for Fran and a buy no one can be.
Minim baby no Gina Fasa and we won't say when science and we know conform with the church or margin
so I can be a
home but an idea what to no muton say it doesn't make sporting sense. Say Yakofre will be Nani Pacona ma entine Yakofa World Cup house mean Fanenko so bit my boy.
Okay.
And also so and there's a voice to it.
Okay.
And so there's a voice to it now. Or the Kakaja, yeah, local league clubs no. Has an ecotocono ne. I didn't know. See, stop selling your stars. It decreases fans' interest in the clubs and our league. Abetamwa, home, no gunedi. Better than Kofa Stadium of a league, according to Honorable Kofi Idi Adams, our affable sports minister. Enti nedie o de nsema bre na yenso so ya kruche bi egu ho no mo a emrepam no uma yakonya no a ni nyina no ye bebo bia mankofo enso so etie bi na ofa ene ye Nana Apenkra birthday
Nana Akwasi Apenkra
ewa mpacho Nana Akwasi ewa Apenkra
oh me dan no ho
ai
Nana oh hwane twe Nana Apenkra Akwasi ewa o
sanete se mu nete
se de amehwe de opanye bi de se
Akwasi ewa
pajo se
Nana Apenkra Akwasi ewa
nti de da so ye papa memboa
ne de Akwasi ne Kwasi
wo ho
Nana Apenkra Akwasi ewa aha ne de Nana Apenkra Akwasi enti mo se aha oma correct no e da bi echi ni firi ho echi nka ho
okay
ewa no echi nka ho
se ya
enya me bi ni bia
enti aha bon we the correct spelling of Nana Apenkra
enya no we wa se da bi echi na fi won tese enya me bi ni bia
ana me pa cho
e against us
me ma ba ku bi
me pa cho Apenkra no so echi ni ho bon echi fi Apenkra ni bi
Apenkra no so echi ntwato
aha pa cho
we echi na fi ewa na ni ma ya echi na fi Apenkra no
aha this is
bon mama ba ku wo de fa no eno fi protocol circus no
we why you correct
it ye na de na anya bon we
pa cho ye wie ya botre se afi no wa correct edi no happy birthday to Nana Apenkra Akwasi ewa chairman of IMC of Asante Kumasi Asante Kotoko
football club ya fere hene
yes
kontompo ya
munya de ba ku na nya kama
ba fa
na me ye ma de na wo be collection afi de waje
ba ku nya ma wa na
eti happy birthday to Nana Apenkra Akwasi ewa IMC chairman of Kumasi Asante Kotoko Sporting Club.
Fantastic.
Ono ye ohen edema kontompo afere hene. Aha, nti sana.
Yes.
We ye Kotoko for the
we ye.
Yeah, dia na di kind. Ala Kotoko dia na afi. Yeah, dia na fo.
Unse also ne baby a odi hene no. O ye mi territory o.
Oh, okay.
Unse dukuru. Unse me ko school dukuru. Dukuru ne kontompo no. Street.
Ele chemo, ana come back.
This first na tana na e school no. Na hore na ekodi efani sen koko
okay
kontompo no
na mko wiye koko
hore koko pa omo do koko pa
na mko wiye koko
yenko wiye o so no koko no omo twa koko na omo pedi omo di amom no omo do omo hia ya efani sen no aba no ndo omo pedi omo di amom ndo omo de tigu a ndi ye ma break for school a no obi ye koko kontompo ye koko edi wudi ane se wotena wa unti mfanko nti na wado be di nya pa di nya
na fa ko sipa una na be na ni hasse so de no
ye the hasse de be twa to nti ma menye we who say hasse the football club ti yenye individuals de ni nti bon Sandra Jekum Sandra happy birthday nkoma Sandra Jekum ewo Santase Santase e na owo na birthday we ne hia me kase pa
ukasa de me nkaso kasa
we hia me
aha ba ukasa ya se
me say hia me kase ade hia me
ukasa de ya
Zion but
na nko kwada ma why
me mpa ene me wo fase ni mpon Zion sika nsuo nyame ti ase smart ye de to Captain Smart, your own Captain Smart enti ene ye Zion so ebe
danger
mawie we offer we ma nya no preko na je se no ano comfort esiedu asare corporate asare na ono kwa we corporate na den o prisons ya na yire no no ono so happy birthday offer mawie afi wo se me nya de na ase me nya
Zach ma me nko Zach omra na
de obi an hejo ahome
yentwa ho kakra mra
oni hwe se hejo ahome
ikwa boys is no adwuma ba
Tino
Zach
the Turkey scandal in Turkey no I take here another sweet events twists Tino onim say the Turkish Football Federation announced say about 1,024 players were involved in betting scandal. Solo 1,024. And solo boys no. Omuko yi matches na omoni abre twen se ombe discount players na akwa change ade no omo so ye de ompe. Nti players no sa omo so etwe bet ni bi pa in the Turkish Super League. The boys no ko yi omo matches na na bo players nso afane away almost twa nti we bia we twa say obeji yellow card we obey say omo twa bet pa antitino 1024 players and officially Turkish Football Federation no edi omudin abase they were involved in betting scandal. Okay, I said it's about 2 or 3 weeks ago that maybe story was about referees and almost involved. I will take one of them now. Then today, omode aba. Now federation they say and said and then 11th and that 10th. Almost suspend the players bia na omo involved in this betting scandal. It's on your list. So born make me beam credit amaya. We need official list now. Federation in the said these guys were involved in betting scandal. Now active players who omo see am because omo ball. It's a born beam about the clubs no. Ya listen is a class bia enti ohwa first on the list so Besiktas. Enti Besiktas 2 players. 2 players no. First Dino Esin Destanoglu. Esin Destanoglu. Or your goalkeeper. First choice goalkeeper Edma Besiktas.
Wow.
And then they are suspended no. In the, for provisional suspension. Whilst investigation here then Elkoso Oma suspended no. And Nasip Usa he also about Edma Besiktas Oma suspended no. Now is that Selik Munyano? Wait, the next one, Alliance Po. I want 1, 2, 3, 4 players.
Corridon Alliance Po.
Yes, almost suspended.
Good.
The next one, no, Rezespo. Almost 2 players suspended. Then Galatasaray.
Sports Club.
Now we are not on Bobo.
Ball Nakata, Omudian is a 2 and a half.
2. Galadian A2. Until one man of course, almost 2. Eti ubenya Erin El Mali and which ya Bobo Edma Galatasaray in the league. And ubenya Methan Beltachi also na Galati Numua Bobo and which ya these 2 players Omunyano suspended and they are part of the players 1,024 players. Tino and you set in the league and I say in the country. Na ubenya enye Super League nko division 1 kan na division 2 na ni kan players baku 1022
omo kire for how long no my sadi ana eno
1022 we no emu 47 pe na ye omo check omo phones no 1 bet pe no mo twae oh nti out of this number only 47
na ye
omo de 1 bet pe nti omo say omo de no their disciplinary action will be different kakra. Yes, how they will do them other ones no because they omo phones no all their necessary investigations no 47 players they are betting in 1 pay and only be anka that ko be them say na all pesque dia bi no say and then mamusum ko twa bi okotwa ba ko no ntwa bi but the others no there it has been consistent with them say omo twa pa Saturday bia echredin unso tie bia na o hye o si ma boys yi sa o hye na omuso eyo ma hwe say ende ye bes na omo sire omo say mo ye bes ye bet bo wu nti ko boys ni abreche bet nya no nti mo say take one no consistently there has been funny results and goals bia e ko so take oju wa won ti ase nti na efi say referees no ngwa sa na players no ankasa e ka ho bi and let you go be a Benfica for consider. Akwa we say I'm go investigate no.
Rechi here.
And let you Benfica bo home game. O match 2-0. And na hopefully nya penalty. Means a bond bet me o bet me the video na. O check Benfica min kai team no. Penalties that obenya incident no.
Zak na we nyina we busa se den ko funya mu den ko fa adaji ba he. Sa chewu eno mu hu ye.
No say ade a ache. And enya dia esi ya obehu
okay
because sa nemu we no enya dia you easily get information about it so you nya abotre to investigate for a very number of period of time to get the evidence to back your claims. And say I don't mind yeah, but on say consistently, obaya no once a dark back be they will get to know. And you see, these suspicions come from some of the goals
na AC no
equals in the league, you know. Because who say, for example, they make up Benfica match here, how the guy scored a goal. Boni, who say, why do you say we're in the near so? It may be genuine error. I don't call it as a Quebec born one question. But the goal, I have born no fast to it, no Boni on Janis Aqua. At least he will find a way to investigate to ascertain say a genuine and I say a boapaya or sheda na obobo to netim. Eti almost shut that almost pekeno from intendian ka liga e bonu kuruma say. Ah de bia you complaining no. Bronia usa ade ka no majane trasa.
Obayen kakran di achire.
Eti senian ka de bia ye ka how some of the goals are scored and some of the results required if aso ba no. Usa onamachire no any investigation and tibonura no nya number of officials involved, players involved. That could be kupanya you know that betum. And that has been a tricky situation.
Okay.
Eti ayawosem because teams you know so far the only team in Turkey
and who am asem says no ma
and the team the player behind him Fenerbahce.
Fantastic.
The only team so far listen now Turkish Football Federation dey abano. The player the end Tino Fenerbahce. You share him Tino in the coming days no. You know how this story won't fall because Tino how do you pass money abra some team na player why also an agent say on better na on my hardware nti ye behwe so Tino me who say in the last 24 hours in here mo player no Florian Wirtz discussions akoso pa Germany national team ko feno Julian Nagelsmann oba bonten over the weekend
defending pa
yes me who say Gary Neville mo and we've seen Carragher mo saying a lot of things how
after that interview ba na nobody can comedian
and tell man the defense ya ba no omo nya believe say ono na abe say Liverpool midfield no
hey
last week as a winger of all wingers Ekabi in the Champions League midweek more Champions League you know also Ekabi say yes say he thinks say Anslot turn out or David by the best say Liverpool midfield because not all number 4 corner what that it's bad in the buy no so on cash on the but opposite say
the position
no all midfield trainer or that
compact
but way bad the buy because as a winger they can was say boy no Liverpool actually boss they will let him play through the middle and a man convince boy no man refuse to Bayern Munich about Liverpool
maybe in that case no Leverkusen no boy him
say Leverkusen no na omo omo 3 back no ma ball omo 3-5-2 system so 3-5-2 system
good
and mostly no on the third midfielder now okay team no sometimes omo on the left side but most times no about through the middle it's opposite just say when it became a banter between Bayern Munich and Liverpool as to who will get a signature no as when the quotation is there say Liverpool convincing say omo na about through the middle and until that our promise na say slot for our promise no is the reason why almost signing no na so or sign him for this is as wingers
good
to get a vet inside the team. The boy has been criticized this week and for the past based on the performance at Liverpool.
Zach, you had you said you question as some argument. On that case, what's any or buy no honor the bon and far was a son of boy and I want or any.
Oh, sir, okay. Also, the last two games of Satina no sort a ball on the left side. So, and you know, at least we are seeing changes ɛwɔ team ne mu but na this man ɛnso sɛ Liverpool for no so no boy no chances pa o create my team no nka ɔmo hyɛ anka obi anka na asɛm where the German national team coach also no so nsɛm a asɛm wenga mo ne Gary Neville mo ne Carragher mo kekari nyinaa no watena hwɛ Liverpool match saa akwawi o create chances pa our Liverpool games mu me no Liverpool for also create chances pa am Liverpool but mo na mo ntimi nhye saa gese na ntimi nhye o create bia no ma kwa say ball no and you can't blame him for Liverpool's inability to score the chances that he create for the team. Okay. You know, it's an interesting thing. You see, this is a fine footballer. The German national team, World Cup, World Cup, qualified. You know, national team ni na ene. Omo any that so na eye nkuramienu. Florian Wirtz and Jamal Musiala. Walk up on Bekono. These guys are the projects, the face of the German national team. Oh, was that okay? And you said the man said, okay, oh, prepare na or mining na I have problem there because they want the combination of Florian Wirtz, Musiala in the same team at the World Cup. It's a quite talent now or no. German fans are worried. Yes, of course I will Liverpool because they expect him to be playing regularly, to be in his top form ahead of 2026 World Cup. And you know, German fan the way he is being treated and the kind of struggles that he is going through. But truth is that Washa or two faces. What's the Champions League? And I hear Champions League
against Madrid crying.
Ball in the Champions League. So ask yourself, say, why does he perform very well in the Champions League, but struggles in the Premier League? Simple. The pace of the Champions League is different from the league. Okay. And the Champions League is very because and yet pacey and yet physical as compared to the Premier League where it is physical. Okay. He needs time to adapt. But you see, probably now is kind of Liverpool got on. You see, when you are bought with such money, the spotlight is on you. Where lucky when you Manchester United player.
Come come from the Dunija.
Because then pressure becomes from where yes. Because if you was United player, pressure becomes by him and going to mobile. But I still believe that he will adapt to the Premier League and come with Mesut Ozil. This guy is more physical than at least or one Ozil, but also playing the Premier League comfortably. It's how you adapt, how quickly you are able to adapt and get going. But as to how a quality player there, nobody can doubt the potentials of foreign vet.
But I say Kofi Zakitu, Maunia say Ubed Emra, Ejedi.
No, over.
Eneka can to us when if you so she.
Oh, if you ship.
On a book of Idi Adams, Kasa more.
Your Bible heading, you know.
Okay.
I think I side with Zach or BB or ND, you know. Gary Neville, the Gary Neville podcast, at the assembly to just say, also, Vate looks like a little boy that is lost. Where when you're on one Kasani, Manchester United in
Liverpool,
also look like. And if we are being honest, Osaka also said this is a player that is above 100 million. The price tag number 100 million. So he cannot look like a little boy that is confused and lost on the field of play. As a Wayera, Oye, as a Kolake to a beer. Ya tam ne free baby, never be see baby. I own some fatasu ujina. Na no crania back. The boy is lost.
Okay.
Not based on quality. He's a good dribbler. He's a good passer. He shoots well. One amazing thing about every midfielder your first touch. But of our Shana, our amazing first touch, control pass and control ball over.
If not delivering
there is an issue of adaptation.
Okay.
But the big question I want to ask is, Coach, you see, slot is not really being analyzed.
On the enshana analyze slots as a fan so first season wa league ni ade. But if we are truly analyzing slots, we should have some questions around the transfer and this season. Send your new Kwama Liverpool. No, there are difference between passing judgment and analyzing a situation. It looks like he's going under the radar based on the output of Liverpool. Okay, see Liverpool. Liverpool points between the other 13th position. Oh, Liverpool being the other 13th position than the other top of the league, which is Arsenal. That is the story. But yenka, ye piatu baby. Now, this season, Liverpool lose more matches than matches are last year. Or more league no lose year. That is one issue. In 2025, Liverpool lose more matches than Ruben Amorim in Manchester United in 2025. Not the season, but in the year 2025 as a calendar year. You started January, ABC November, yeah, you me. Slaughter lose more matches than Ruben Amorim. But also you can't want them because of the trophy. But at the end, I say, I'm just imagining if transfer na course with Liverpool no, a course with any other club, especially Manchester United, and can want them movie. Ekitike, Isaac, Florent Vet, Milos Kerkish, Jeremy Frimpong. It looks like they are bombarding a stable kakra keeper.
Anka krana we prano na so no so baby. Defender
Leone.
Yeah.
On say your high profile ones. The Leone crab can say oh yeah man come I be pin so. Over say kasi e ha de ni ye pa then you ask questions say what has been the impact of these boys on the Liverpool project? Because the Liverpool project, you know, now I say a team league. You find it's a season where a new man Koyama City, a season where Arsenal eventually, because they were not having a deep squad, almost crumble at the last minute. A season where United struggled, a season where Spurs was not in the picture. But now Claire said the next season, this season, class meaning ever say money on my year. Normally Jackesia about the Liverpool. So Liverpool wanted to strengthen their squad for the possible comeback of these clubs. But Uncle Ye, last time I'm a shard DB. So we check it Liverpool signing now 440 million. But over the team lack depth in terms of centre back options. We be then a course. What for 440 million at their top players. But then Van Dijk price Messi. Intika Geyi signing should have been a must. Esenke cost after say Liverpool nya ekiti kewie you know. Na esenka the next signing should have been Geyi and not even Isaac.
On the next canal so I radio and some medicals no.
Samba. But na bibia che say Liverpool team near ko anim no. Say praba akusi between Konate and Van Dijk. Bridge yabo. Na da ho.Ovanana nda ho. Until now Liverpool are conceding more goals than previously. It's a Liverpool bubble cry. You can sit back and say that they are conceding about. They will likely concede 2 goals. One of two things. Either some of the main players in the form are depe. Until now we need a fresh blood. Till the other coach in Ejine say, let me look at a year in Finfio. Send Ebia say McAllister form drop it. So Sobos like form drop here. For one way to make me about Bishimono. San and San Codjine say, a children so be so form bet me a drop it into my mimpe being bet naturally. And yes, sir, do you know more mirror? Do you think competition, Beba? Why yet? Now, do you know the next issue? Liverpool DM. The coach clearly don't trust Endo, sir. On the Endo, this, sir. It's only Gravenberg free, and this was a Gravenberg. They are being good day Liverpool Jennifer. So the question was, if Gravenberg knew say, why not yet the top-notch DM for club in Liverpool after spending 400 and a year 40 million. Why? Be answered any. One young coffee from Redeem Breakers. And we be na Jeremy Dokuyema Manchester City. Or a Redeem Breaker. But no bubbles, whatever I can watch him, you watch it over what you can and name on their con. You find no crank castle. Liverpool team there down any more phone. One a castle and cheer pa elite one. Prime Mohammed Salah time no. Ah no, dear players me look up at phone. Say see him find no crank castle. Liverpool any more. One pound was a hard enemy. So for you Liverpool ni boame. Dribbler say a dude here then what oh a better cheers the mola ni bi oh the mamin chiura mu bi me nya bibi
with him going penalty frame out of that.
Liverpool on why. So the Liverpool signing I am a person make fullbacks now say because of I'm a fan say Jeremy Frimpong eventually will come good. Milos Kerkesh based on the no year in the Premier League will eventually come good. But these were elementary questions. We can only lose the RCM by Munich. Send your car far, be done and on the share angle. Bino. We should Liverpool team no man. We said, Codigapo can give you the usual dribbling. Oh, but time and that case, I want to form of power Italy and start dribbling in American. Oh, a bini hobby. Di over. Yam faster than Menyame. Na Liverpool for any home on your may. They really need to fix things.
Okay.
Oh, they need to fix things, pa. Na yama bibia intimi nyafa. Nti ofa yama kasa ni bibiri, but I think say Ruben Amorim ono so aye adwuma. But we are not really talking much about. But of our brain into no, ma won say mo mama sign into there. Of our mama fancy ana they are can intimi into us.
Okay. Me da say danger. I'm there. I'm waiting now. I come here. Now I'm in Shassi and friend.
I love this team, man.
Boy, Francis said, I say our major problem is Salah and Konate, and the role of it is nothing has changed. Okay. Danger.
So now I hey, on say,
oh dear, oh, my memory is so na fair no bra na Anka University here oko na we are yes also ni na sense say na am de gu no eye kama eye BSc physician assistantship ye wo BSc nursing information technology human resource management general management ni nyina no eye abodina do humawuram na wosua wodi wasi ni SSC eba eye carry passes na A1 to C6 for wasi and AD for SSC na no so better in same subject ni nyina no also include English and core mathematics no integrated science no wodi no so radika mo ba abesua general certificate for education no also be modern so be pass in 3 subject at least also unya 1 or grade D na no so wodi better na kama HND ni de oba abeya or say applicant no we graduate no modern certificate kama na just say enei wunya second class division and on wunya na just say no so dia kan to aso mature entry dey so mfie no 25 years na oba modern and so show with your birth set we ka ho wi a shedin foreign student no hye papa ne de gudwa e de amamo ni nyina na say oba content video no so www.angutech.edu.ghana uwie pa ya no afre number 0501 358568 0505 091054. You see, I didn't also choose Angutech. Sanse expert in faculty, industry connections, affiliate to KNUST and UCC, and a quality education accredited by GTEC. Nano so, and Yamina Aye Kama. Danger Eba, Philonidia, one yabia no bahame, Nina Sanunso Ned de, and Crape, and Penenfope, and Honey Hope, will be a and one more, the Nipeduana purchase of protein calcium vitamins, no, and the Benipeduanimo, Fanaona whiskey be, not the Cacragum, one year old to be comfort to be girls so can be, Facacrasum, who won't say testing, no, I eat differently, now I dead, and into modern sunset was this time near Govea, about how ye pa, your wheat, vanilla, apple, and strawberry, 0599 990097 0207 939 686 na no so nyema akwankan sika ne de enkofo bie bebre ne mom ba bia de sika koto a woda ya ada sanse problem bia nsie kire no eye Bosontwe Bank PLC asana making savings account, current account, fixed deposit, susu de no our special account, joint account, kiri accounts, ye susu loan, micro group loan, salary loan, agricultural loan, business and commercial. Ni nyina ne hye ya medical card o se uwram head office atonsu agogo nkrobatan ba ko head office ne kontra se jaachi kokofu trade ahenema kokoben dwuna se abuakwa atonsu bokru oputu jamazi efia kobi abinchi market ho nyina no wo frɛ wo 0508 642705 danger I ready woba nemom osino badwitwi nemom one president chako any president heba to pesa medical culture say enyema enkoye emfa ema enu nti bomodem na kope president chako ni bi unya bia fluoride ne lemon mint zinc no ye de frafra ma so ne pai fita mo nso am use president heba to pesa no enu so at the same time ebeboa ye green tea and heba extra no and de afrafra e de aye 25 years ni we na so president every small matters not just say enyama aye kama denya
Oba mpacho after my ready wadaro ma me da say o ma mekunya no o say instead of paying for Super Sports to telecast our league, we approached Adisa Productions to show our league. Adisa duty is to produce and air the league, but the initial fund is a loan from Ghana, 20 million Ghana cedis. Honorable Kofi Adams explains where the money is coming from.
Local league. Even funding was a big challenge to the league. Yebobobo yekrano omo sika wo say de mo ho na akwakoye niewo ho. Eni amene wo ka say through the directives of the president, we've put a system in place yetu nyama clubs dia $1 million Ghana cedi to start the league with. We mobilized the Obekaya through the majority leader. He made an announcement on my behalf. You pese yede the world to watch on DSTV. You pese yede one ever back to the domestic league, Super Sports. Oh yes, our announcement on the floor. Oh yeah, then conversation began and many others now showed interest, including Omo Ananka Omoye production for Super Sport Ewo Ghana. So we received quite a number of offers. Then we realized enti sike say na etidia na ye kwa kutia sa de ma Super Sport for them to show our games here. And ebeye dia ma ska ye di kwa koma obi foforo. Why not look internally? A whole conversation is here and we engage the Adisa production for. So we had engagement with them. And they said, well, this is something that is good. Yama na Queen said there is support for there. They can do it. So I made offers now to the FA. At that time, na FA so going to signing either with the start times, those arrangements that are now trying to renew it and so on. And so I told them to hold on. Maybe this arrangement will serve us better and long term so even good for us. So conversation began. We got cabinet clearance to go ahead and move and get the corporates, both public and then private, involved to support his project. And all the necessary preparation, and we outdoor the program. So here can say through that vehicle you are creating, and we are mobilizing from public corporates and private corporates. Basically, every public corporates. From Ghana, we got 20 million Ghana cedi to give each participating team $1 million, and then also advance some money to the FA for the other part of what the game, because we say high referees, cost management as advance. So we continue to raise money. Letters have been done, the company have written, and we are behind it, speaking to all the corporates, both public and private. Then inject this car. That is what drives us everywhere. So we want to move away thinking say Bibiani buying or say or this share the budget teams because don't forget these are clubs that must be run on their own as is done in every other place, but with government backing.
And he offer afedi ekurenia wai. On say asem we bese bibia sinse we mu no aban na de ba jefe na kopa ba sika ne free hin sika ne na de
ahia se kwada so mo de beje fans kakra o
pa edu abi kra na che se obi anu se efifo na omo ne adesafo no ba he said o se nanka ye kutua sika de amasi passports no ma be yi league no se de bi ye nya ne sa ene ye hwe internal na ye mpe sika TV station wo Ghana ha na ye mfa sika ne ma ono mum no wonyi league no nti unse ye ka so obi producer omo no o produce di amount na ekwan mo de be fa so mo de be kwa abontia ko yidie nti o se omo kra mo gusu omo pe TV stations bia na ye de omo mfre
na ka mebusa o se na obi produce di ane mo spread you person no ye Ghana for nso gi tumu dia
what I see
ene mo nsa tera mo nyai
you head of a production crab bisa me say na senke we den say ka omo di CGTV so asa na ka ko ba bia but yeah aban decide say adesafo no ena omo de be ma omo nti eno so no edo so bato fa mama we nka ho na my Bobo Thomas Minu na fi jaka me jama minu anum no na o say I will not recommend the states to send supporters to America. That money must be invested into infrastructure. Honorable Kofi Adams.
I don't think that it is something I'll recommend. We are in a period that we are in a austere situation. Say, Yenyas Kakra to build sports infrastructure in Ghana. Then, now you can Peniska to transport supporters and people all the way to America. As Askan, 5 multi-purpose parks in some of the communities for me. I believe, say, you will Ghana for be in those areas. We'll be our find your own resources, you can facilitate your travel documents, then you go. And now, we should mobilize from the corporates, possibly both private and public. Let's mobilize and give support to the fund. Government can team up and get the corporates to support. And a very good idea. But say they are buying stuff, the best budget, and say the supporters. I don't think that taxes now. Say we are mobilizing supporters and send. Of course, some key 1 or 2 expenditure may be incurred by the government to make it as a project that we are mobilizing supporters and spending taxpayers' money. And dear may recommend it, but we will have to facilitate the travel arrangements for fans to go for the world.
It's a ranty any be any my said the bomb basho manim. Fully papa. As no crash cardio danger. As some no can also dear.
Wait, as Obia my part of the supporters union. Once I was deeply into it party, the political party NDC, and me on a Kofi Adams so bring a problem.
Ebisu betenase.
No be antiase. Nobody. If you watch Nako, who say me the am talk NDC for platform so. If you watch Nako, me the platform so come over. Me see watch na me the NDC platform various platforms.
I have the panel going na ayo.
Ni ho ba shishi if some le ko yayi. Ni ho ba shishi panel fa ma me ni kan fa nto no say sa voice say ye boy nyina no. E by the kind courtesy of Peace FM. Anopai Honorable Kofi Adams ene Chama General Kwame Sifakan. Ye nyina unsi senior in wo dwuma ni mu e na mo di san komini yeso ya twekakra yeso ya ma etiefo enso etimati bie. The House NCC press statement on referee Collins Amwa has gone beyond football. It creates fear and insecurity on match officials. Referee's instructor Thomas Nunu is not happy with Yusuf.
You cannot guarantee the safety of somebody. Now it is part of football. You are now going to deal with this. This is an easy threat. Referee, for Tiama, it is a serious matter. Because you have said openly that you cannot guarantee it. And they say, it has gone beyond football. It is now with the security apparatus. So as a citizen of Ghana, you can say that you cannot guarantee somebody's safety. Oh, I don't know where they go. Football,
where they take or say, he said, referee is what in the field and the mother of Krakana, Yankobisa Yusuf.
Oh, by some and rather than I'm come so born again when I'm fantoso. So, or says, unless some more are pointed to, or Monaco talk matches, no mean to me, and guarantee, but what in the field, yeah, I don't need a question. And
now, to now say, I won't even guarantee safety.
And only whereby a next game will be a point to the bid.
But when you can say, but if you want to do appointing the crowd, who are not intending the sound so far. Oh, say,
yeah, you know, the buy in the Ekam. on the mention ya fa no kono be da do mo de ba na ma refi no so nya be ka kire wo mo ana do mo de ba se metie ni ye dia mo say o ma ya mo di ka kwa kan ya mpanimfo antie no no be di ye na de asie ni nti going forward so mo ne kotoko game bia no o mo de be di ya
go say do so match bia o isa do so match bia wo bo Ghana ha bia
no mo ntimi guarantee ni safety
so
nkodi o match o say I for chance one
o fa better no nkodi o
but em mo ntia so tini fie na sabi asam ko yem say nsi bi koto na nya no de me yempa
ada bi but wo yes aso so nipa ne tie ne yakra ese ebusa wo
asa
ntinu refi Thomas no nukra se kebe ya Colin Samuel akra no ananya sa ne frɛ no onko report ma
ani mo die me de na kam ne
se be onnam na kam akra pona so ya ko fe for business masa uno amakama de atuegu refi su se omonko wina na asese nti nsusu no na ofa kam ye me di twato with the voice in Kahum. Otuo-Acheampong has delayed in announcing his squad because he is yet to find replacement for Partey, Jiku, Jordan, Fatau, Pencil, and the others. Of information I picking on. Said the entire Otuo-Acheampong squad no say no na EBP fi say Aden na Blasters kobobo na Ghana phone players ye do mo kobobo match no so fi da na ye brada. Nti ka hwe de aka na nu na nsape ne dantemo. Na information picking say the entire Otuo-Acheampong ntimi fast sa listening about no. Players amubo mu din nyina o ma withdraw from friendly match ni so ntimi nko. Ti afi na o ye kaka nani sin dadako kata bongum bonku tu afre awe ma mi aye pa se konkum si bam pom ena afi
hey bafo ya meje osos debate kameka se kwan bi so no se ko ba se be official from ono dia o se sake no bafo wutie me se meje osos di ba se be official as coach no na e ka se o se sake no coach odi e ko wake up wo se patemu preprint unim ne o ye
of me se ka be ka de okay ya anka me masa metwa ho so bae anopa ya wo kan sase no kire kwam se o se place be prepare kwa afi oh honorable Kofi Adams kai o se place be
that's en nkomo a coach na dia man ntino
ama be sure say atwa na sum
asemi di
ka me se na ka wo be yire mi se ya ka me mami nua e de ka be ka ho ma me nti honorable Kofi Adams kwa ma hint say place be prepare no kwa na se bi de be shem sana honorable Kofi Adams ne hint on mine no
na we kwa find opportunity ma say players a wo mu we
no nya bi say be no mu ne
wo mu wa ya
ayi players mu nanam kombo ayi Otuo-Acheampong wa mu ayi super crash say players boy
ya semo
enti no
wala so nbra na me ko okay
bon yamfa ayi ma Vincent Shamra on behalf of house ladies I wish the Phobia fraternity a happy birthday, the greatest club of all time, from Mama Vincent Shadeku, leader of the house ladies. Mama got
a house official and casa de mai.
There be house in Fanny de
Mai. Haunted to her.
Where after them daba. Aha, after because ye be band near around mai. By said a Samese after the final no diaba. But Mama Vincent Shadeku say, Ojina house ladies are name at the happy birthday kesiye at the ma of Free House of Folk or say House of Folk is the greatest of all time.
Documentary.
Documentary. And I'm starting with Kokoya to Tunu.
We meaning has na we ye production ana has the na official.
Okay.
Because I don't visa ye production bin I think say.
And visa production ni. Ti ma visa shaduku ni. O tie program no. And na o the message no e ba say.
Was it the position then?
Onu die also NCC member but I'm saying current executives or can them I'm saying one could previous one no every then no account but house ladies there on the chairperson founder owner organizer BBRB everything is about mama ga okay offer Mary
home na you know never continue train menko akomie ba na mama ma no imboost
also wabumo TV so
o no adika born
Dabi me story na me kasem
e na born
me de yen
and out any mu
me de yen fato ho no
enti posi ne do sharp imbus no akomia de ba na wa be ka ho se medical catch us say ade be yo no friend of here Jesus system no ye strong timua diabetes adochrome ulcer cancer hypertension UTI candidiasis body pain menstrual problem ade ne su ho untimi ntibi ne usi anya kwan na kotwa bibira wa hwa e be trofeo kope posi ne do imbus sanse COVID by no Ghana for you to say Dunia Drew and internet and might be perfect the Berada 0246 20 84 96. A dani deɛ ɛwɔ sɛ afia yɛ bɔ soɔ ntu nhyɛ da wutu ahyɛ da no wɔbɛkɔ ne nnuane nyinaa no na ehunu sɛ ehunu deɛ a ɛnkyɛnse no a sidi no apekama dollar na gya baabi gya no 25% ɛna rosters roofing ate deɛ fi ne deɛ so ɛno nti ne yɛ kɔtɔ nkyɛnse fɛ ne sɛ alozinc papa aluminium product bi a wɔpɛ no wokɔ rosters roofing nationwide 0501 453 869 na kyɛ sɛ nyɛma ayɛ kama aduane baako pɛ bibini to ma plus eno na mo ampese mutum osa ase no mudi betu ase wokɔ enhwehwemu no ɛkyɛ sɛ osa no atre ho di sɛn ye ntuatua waduane na ɛmo no munya woda mepa chɔ bɔmɔdem na ko kanhyi wokɔ a obehu sɛ ampa aha the bita pharmacy hyɛ hɔ mo amonam ashtown sisie no the bita ba ko hyɛ hɔ twambrɛ dum promise eba ha nso obenya bie wa ha 0558 0558 94 na kyɛ sɛ enyema ayɛ kama akomia
over
and to us way.
One thing, my young we say as a folk, happy birthday, 114 years in existence. Enough from the thing baby or any omagu. But as a folk, as so honor or part of our Premier League now. Now, you have a comment for holding the fort all this while. Yes, and I think that maybe Omanya the celebration is in Comusi Peno. Over ananka wo expect na nko munya Sunday winner nanka abeka ho na anka yefe na so fa yes wishes are no horses was an mo plan sana ko different idea and as I dey to account for them no. So I think say it was a beautiful football. House of Folk, happy birthday. You move on. Of a summer letter statement the House of Folk Dubai, signed by Kobe Jones. I think there's a whole lot of security breaches or implications. I think it's a couple of Julius Nuno, so they can't work on. Who's Ghana? I probably have form can send baby for Moody. But the SCPN, like all the
referee can also do not too much.
Yeah, a couple of referee.
Yeah, emotions.
That's why I'm going to say the security of protests in the country, no. I sent Kasabe, Kobe Jones, Bianca, Fenoma without questions. And I say whoever is behind that letter, no. Who's about for kept mentioning Chairman Yusuf. The back stopped at I don't know, but the sign letter there, PRO. I want to believe that the chairman might have seen it as an about. I did no doubt about that.
Yeah, definitely.
So can you park almost extra win and I think invite you. Nanka use the money because one has to folks supporters. You can security. I will study my own providing. You see the point? Or Kobro Kaka say Nekra as a house of folk, no, they are thinking about having their own security.
Oh yeah,
I coach based on say yes, as a house of folk team, no, or my own security because they felt say some of their members no were attacked. You didn't say that attack the but whatever been the case, over Kotokone has here moving in much now. Kotokone has never Kotokosha has to Accra. And I say any time I have special Kotoko Kumasi. So it do happens. On the game, me I thought say how to focus. Some transit here. Now come commend as an Kotoko coach. Caribbean and go for say. Omu master plan. They had better tactics against us. Okay, before on Saturday, make us be. Since a Kotoko ball normal 4-3 no that open game. How to focus beat them. Even though we because I have say and I Kotoko draw for Kotoko. But with the approach of Kotoko game, no. Because to making sure they offer 4 defenders, 5 midfielders. And in the midfielders, no, those who run it or Amidu any Saka or both flanks. And has to focus again difficult to penetrate in their midfield. So first half has to focus found one thing. You could clearly see there no antidote to as Koto aside Kotoko was aggressive. Of a House of Folk team that one. That's what I've seen from them. Aside that, no, House of Folk home matches has not been good. Omadeka, even though they are having a good display away, but in the home games, Kotoko game, no more about 4, away in 1, about draw 3. If you want to win it, and some home Obekaya, that was a win on Munya. na ye ka say odate team no nya is it other team your friend say one this enya clear penalty referee no eyina you know sano crowd to that minute referee no referee no me can for referee no mentiasi onya sanction right yes it onya sanction based on that idea no so it means it's a team you call Accra bia what close game our catch out of folk on the break onya results you can have on Saturday so Kotoko was expecting similar tactics because on my so if Kotoko against work Kotoko but against us Kozito first admitted her strength and on map up a strategy I bet with the Abituum and that strategy worked for them. So in the first half, Kotoko could have scored maybe a 3, but for poor shooting and that stuff. So you could clearly see that it was a game a boy a House of Folk team, no. Even though second half on by game strongly, but for Omania one shot on target. One shot on target Omania. Even though Omania game in the second half. So it's a matter of masterclass tactics that goes into ne technical team no edukoye. So any game we bet makase ko if you know error bomb. And you will tell me this ball wasn't a penalty. Was it a contact? And I contact. Yes, there was a contact. It doesn't matter about for some more can say na contacting a minima. Your contact them wrong. Ghana and Kwan penalty is not a soft penalty, hard penalty. It was. Boy, what you say, you go nanka but clearly it was an offside. So these two scenarios. But so we game most of the infringement not for House of Folk. The reason being that not too aggressive. And the foul, most of the fouls not for House of Folk. But then a here game no, they couldn't do it. It wasn't a bad performance. A game over team coach with Matras who say no. I think that this thing you didn't do it right. Next time, so coach now we was yes, you played against a team. We've learned our lessons. You've seen a lot of things. You've done our lessons. We are going to correct it and come back. Fantastic. And that should be the case. But because of how they started it over. And a referee and a referee and say and that don't make us say the same referee open when you put it to a gym who play about 10. You see the point? The same referee who say who should go to 2-0 what the day or you goes now. So why do you say that that's a or baby that shouldn't be the case. So as some now Mr. Mfojo Jones actual about out me free say security matters. I said the security personnel picking on. And those people I wish actually say if the entire NCC support to her. And someone
how I want it but me na say na busunya say
fantastic offer. I don't think it's in the bad test. In fact, I know man mana mo continue. But a statement now what? Can they write this to go to the standard or more team no perform security? How are going to do it?
I shall say we want the referees appointment committee as a matter of agency not to appoint the same referee for any future House of Folk matches. Else we cannot guarantee his safety. But the
moment I would the security implications and I am to be guaranteeing his safety and that's what House of Folk supporters. One will be safety. A bad attitude that any quantity to be epic and I celebrate 114 years of existence in Ghana football. Is this what you can offer us? Mr. Mfojo, where are we catch Ghana for? I'm happy House of Folk management no. The matter Apple say all the players in Poa involved they are going to punish them. I want them to win.
Yeah.
Some years are there now. I think I bet see all punishment because if you want also.
Yeah, let us not forget and now
because they lost and I think they lost handsomely. It was a defeater. Of a sure saying baby he said no Ghana you commend the team or you bought more than and on the day that you have to commend them no copy baby you have another game with us and Kotoko Josia you know Safabra now standing mobile would I say be a motion holder at where the and no more pay the celebrity baby and I'm fine anyway there will be another time no more to me I just animal not over let them say if you know it's a man I be pushing her and 24 Mr. Mfojo
Asam no kan
and some not too strong. And if you know, I think I'm with him, but then it must go beyond referee Julius Nuno. Panina na bano. Julius na so Julius ne di no. Thomas no panina never pan Thomas na Julius no. Ti Julius na kasa yi. Thomas na kasa yi senior man no. Okay, it over here no ho nka wasem. Of a minister no at least what church anymore.
The bayro.
And yama aye clear. Of a dey kase. Sika bia na ba bia obefa no odi ni kwa. That is why the last time I na me kase say me tie say Nkrofo say teams we say one sports bill and how am smasa. They should keep quiet and sit down to allow proper thing to happen. Ya jai mani pabi if you say there's a money on the silver platter you wait with the father when you be nobody. It is be aban first camera aban first camera. Who do na ko shobo to no ko di. Na ko na ko e do pe. No. Some 1 million a business from the government of Ghana approved by the cabinet. A property in the Ghana government because Oba Amaya who say football also in our economy, a part of the economy. Because a lot of youth, both women, men and women, are enjoying getting their ends meet from football. So yeah, maybe an answer Oba. Nasa was all reset or my own name football film. The decision from the government and his cabinet to approve Sarsi cannot say young from more clubs no and so much no money bibi no one thing one decision for years to come no you better carry President Mahama for that action away no you tell you about football we na your league no your new sponsor doji akwa nko ye nei of anya hwe the oji league no obetuma small with amount be as is 2 million right utu so menya 2 million make me be kakra and nay almost arranging out to extend that do be cry no won nim do coffee but it wasn't like that. It has never happened in a football. So sesaba men ka say the ama the titiama na mo di kwa usora mu ye de mo bia na mo ni kwa say abanyan sika back ga aban sika
timi ba wo sameti danger man ya sika we every phone be fan back akwa na.
It might not come from the FNS directly. Say FNO, it come from Kitty Ediaba. That is why the government wants to create what we call sport fund.
And so much as Indian passing out.
Oh, Parliament, be passed, or to be passed. Because a government decision, it will be passed. Be built in this cabinet approve. It will be passed. A do a club, not say old town player. It's not the kind of beton. Kakre you better betum. Matches are born. So if they need to rearrange a kind of facility, I don't know.
Things are harder that. Auto players, yeah, fit too. And we have a top sports fund. Okay, Matuasi.
You know, it's a matter of abandoning football for the time of my rearrangement. So first, maybe 10%. Now that 10% will not go to Nina and call FNO. Maybe 12%, maybe 15%. Now, I'm supposed to be maybe I call FNO. That crowd portion is saying because of the FNO. Any guy can be a guy cannot intimate fancy word, you know. About if any travel magaka. And the Sunday morning of our enemy free a nuisance, they say if you are. The other gaka, Hona, you the gaka, Epino, and got us for fun.
Kogana Nibiatis idea bani and energy, but the enemy made the say, the Biamataka say, so Bibusa say, manufacturing winner or tied the manuria, Obahano. Sometimes on in Sana Coach and how are we fishing? It is good to say. Mommy who say at least sport fund in the bar. Kakaba could tum. Or say idea to say that. These are baby boys and nobody so much you.
Say a coye idea a cabinet approval and I say a war mine.
Yeah, be an
because government, governance not supposed to be continuous. It is of an nothing. What pass decision be a airborne minor. I don't know which I don't know that everybody went to
football idea ni pape. And aside I'm 19 for your Jumaye. I'm not able to bring and then call him you.
Of that. That's why I'm making football economy. Young economy counting in film. Just I to me and categorize how a football economy. They are the brown minor. But for directly, and the Ghanaians will prepare a rich man through football. So as a man say, but something that I say receive with open arms. Now, boy, not to Saka way. Not some boy class, no, I'm more modern. A common. But we also be 1 million enfants from the clubs. When you go, now we are top player. Also, their own penny. Now this kind of would you 1 million customers come movie? It's high time. I say my football clubs just to say Sa ye football people na ye take decision no. Sa de no e free ho. E se no so.
Ko ba ko ka ho na ene pom de betwa to ho.
Ofa me da se. Me kasa me bra na majama me nu yanketo yi.
Oh bre.
Ofa. I say Otuo no. Na nse nanka me ya support kakra. But omo ye ene bi a me ya na ofa e disrespect to you. Ghana na ekobo match. Friendly match. Match e ba anyene. Ofa match no e ba so fiada. You are telling me today say because omo
prepare. Yeah, and I take it in a how.
What kind of disrespect is this?
Says how they will win a juma.
Eh? Et you know say me name we Zakito say Obed Bafo. Bibi to omo ntimi nko. Etimi de siasia offer Sami Ababeshim. What is this? Ah, yentimi nya to da no. Amanfo twen ba place na place to kwan.
Ene wo hai. Nya legend nan ka betra kunyan mu bibi nti. Gibu BBC no kwan sama betra ha.
Fantastic.
Ntu ye coach also wo option 1 2 3.
So one in other words, it doesn't take the minister to tell us this.
Then I'm making.
As the minister no kwa e bi o di because we come.
And I be twam.
E bi o be twam mu kan but this is not proper.
Ono tra bia wo home nan komo bu ha.
This is not proper.
We nya nem komo.
O me ne wonu an. Ebe ye ne allergy community allergy men kasa radio so. Ana allergy ajetum. Ya to ana station bi afra allergy. You want kasa olman. Ne kasa yon kaso do so bi o mo na afre no. Ono wa go throw bi. E dey bi afre jo so. E bi legend ebusan about why the Black Stars squad no because e no asem kan want me. Omo ti bi o. Said the Oyerepa can say mo ha e say nwe na e ma status committee chairman every legend money you know. As one beka bia no so to offer baby say ko be ko. But my answer is that this is not a proper answer to be given to us by the FA and the Black Star coach.
Okay.
Now say nan can I told you some of us were beginning to support him because be free say when it's not broken you don't need to fix it. He's qualified out to the World Cup and he might be given the opportunity to go and train with the team. But to say about there I have no about Guinea so they work no Ghana for he should respect us as Ghanaians. No, okay. The Black Stars he's there because of young interest or no one only Black Stars.
Medak say brother unia say over the metwaso.
Yeah, Tino. Interesting. Still from the fallout of the Kotoko games. And now menam social media na mko video bi. Only say one positioner yenta appreciate pa in football the DM rule in football but omuye djuma pa. Yes, omuye djuma pa about football. The bobo we bia no.
Your share
keke. Say entire
attention one.
Yes, entire who omuye pa in football. But without them teams will crumble. But once I saw more dear no, you know more no. And yet the fashion flamboyant element no. People doesn't appreciate their work. Bon, my video let me share if I go na ko share no. You will see this is a bit after the goal. Bon pause coach na ha eba na pause mama na nyanya David. Nti pause ha mama.
I shall say free.
This is the goal Kotoko scored, the build up to go the Kotoko scored. The penalty now really Kotoko share match we 1-0 no. At this stage of the game, why me say DMs no they are not appreciated enough. At this stage, na has Kotoko 4 players ni ya. Obi akokem. I'm say it was Kotoko was going to give the pass. And the one could has for no. And the has enya 10 over to counter attack and go and score. And Satan no lose one. One jina wa am ka jana ha jina wana me jina ha ya. And at this stage Tino na Kotoko forwards no. Mufu da sin na jawu set Donzu Aqua and Saka
na kokem
5 akokem. And na ese edu so akokem go se edu awase ho. 2.6 plus ono adabo be 7.
Mana dine na etia ball so Kotoko player no dine etia ball.
And DM adabo no.
Okay.
Eti Adabo no kan wa na kotoko 7 players nkoko has eyi omo firim with that this fast attacking break and komo ko.
But why you me hu there has ewo for ba ko 9
4 eti ka be 4 against 3. Where turnover who say e get turnover who attack. Nothing na intercepted ball quickly na no dey counter attack to go and score you. It's at this stage na has omo 4 players and I pick ball na counter attack to go and score. To get 4 against 3 with this offense attacking me from House of Folk. Situation very well. Here, if the DM have missed this tackle, nobody knows what will happen because of football. The chance behind the team share. Bankebe 4v3 for House of Folk in terms of this attacking move. Corner, a serious film. I want to make dangerous power. Baby, I said we one also has a place to do. Who's a left side of Kotoko? I said we know. And as I said, have 3 players no. Baby, 3 players no. So that was where they were going to build the counter from. And it's a ball level video now. This tackle is as important as the pass from Efenis and Hubejawu to Peter Amidu. It's a Jawuna de ball no 2 ma and Peter Amidu. It's as important as Peter Amidu's dribble that led to the penalty. And it's as important as those who's goal. But on the football, no, I have not DMs for this. I so we need technical eye to see this tackle.
When we set
the ball no ma
where
okay. And the ball no 2 ball no ma Aqua Peter
okay.
Amidu
okay.
Then Amidu dribble the penalty and Donzu scored. But on say why you careful? You would only see the attacking move in Nkwa. And who's in there? And everybody now this morning I've seen a friend saying a lot of people now question and now almost have DM. You don't have anybody who wins the ball for you. And the air expose a lot of Van Dijk money Konate mono. That nyamana ka say romoye. Enema Chelsea no.
Na say na na Gavi.
I be Gavi no nyesa adwuma. O say Gavi ni mo no bo.
Okay.
But last season no, people Liverpool who say divisions anymore because Liverpool were scoring more and teams who were missing more chances. And yes, Liverpool am fat some problem last season no. But teams were missing more chances. Eti football na sa rule no DM no. Chelsea you can say the better tackles ni na. Okay ayi on Tottenham. Ka say no ko win ball no. On ko press kwaje ball no. Ede ma jo pedo e share ball no ma Chelsea win sama against Tottenham. By we no. Na cha pedo e no be e ball ni samba. Eti that ball, that moment, I think this is what we team now. Tino that Adabo in that DM role beyond defensive they struggled. And uko check goals or ma consider but we say games more of the goals no not on no only team anymore. Yes, if you check the goals they've conceded, more of them it was goals that he not on count at that time that they were conceding.
Oh, okay.
So when he's in the team defensively, he's a rock. He's a guy that glue the team. That team any spaces to play against them. And who video say that be? Yes, the pass to Peter's was good, but nobody. And that moment, Adabo's tackle to stop Hasselhoff counter. Because Adam never 3 against 4. And as good as all the attacking moves that led to the penalty and don't go. And when you air fall out from the game, that Sunday. For House of Folk there, you can't come say January or January. But only the problem too that they have in January. I'm going to play a course, killing to ya.
Casey cried, that's all.
And I go.
You just said, I don't phone business and car to go and claim through.
I don't know what if they have a Tom Japan or the Teneca. But Uzeka problem has problem. it has been identified. If you have watched House of Folk and the Dramani, they lack creativity. And it's awesome now. Siasi I talk about home. Home no mun say because they can create. So home, you have to ubo home there. Una say ubiem ko attack ko she. But has attack ko omo do anymore na they can create. They don't have creative players there. But away no, omo push because teams come at them. So I say, say away no dey okwa away a home team no eba no so. No just places for us. Penana at the Hawkeye. But it was a house in Nankasa. No one creating sha.
Oh, home now.
Not a problem. And the captain into the home games or moving home games or no. It's a one problem that it has been identified that needs to be solved in January. But Omega was a problem because killing Tia. Tawad almost moving to player. Just is here some acre. You need the basic of Chla. It is a draw. No, but yet they are almost be out. But when we had it, you knew the basic. Because
you are the boom.
Gomutia,
Ebiana,
Omutia.
Now, there's a by 1 month ago.
Oh, I come here as a schedule because of it. We didn't say what to me, partner. Just say, obey Calabria. Zach, fire your woman. I
think one area that is almost over. Now, Tino, Mathieu Honorable Sports Minister Kofi Adams, Mathieu Nepa, now only maybe. Make a semi be, but now on Timas at the time I did this kind of furniture collapse or no. O me catch up, be catch up, say a Bosnia Nache. And I catch up, Monster say, Tino. The reason why the government was so like comfortably releasing that money is na work up here and confirm na ye da esoro ska we nkan koda
I no wake up on so
na bo say o ma just get free ma so who busa question bi why you ko so obi a you ko so na busa ba no busa on ko jena free ma they will get the money from them the work of money obi a you ko so class bet me say abosia no why would they get the money to pay that abosia? But the government knew say your baby I be Jessica omo the clubs in so much in church
they will not
you know they put in the money knowing say work up scan ba yeah dia
bet here free
omo the back side omo scan ba scan they found the black stars and this scan ba what they normally do is that omo instruct GFN because scan enko government coffers mu what FIFA does is that they deal with the FA. So it's kind of FA for no. Then the FA will call government. Abai scanabo. Almost okay, move on to. Until more one of my friends was cano. Munyan ABCD. Eti we have periods. Abai. Ebia was say what is canina. Yes. Ara your period so a ebia was say move away. Okay, last work up in the abai. Come on, music say one can dey pram up to now. Ba for one and say akwa akra ba me so akwa for pram akum o ma bibia. E mo musika say o mo fon kwa pram up to now you hu pram no dey akosi. Eti the appearance that abani diska ni nyina. And your appearance so bia say mum fa we nkwa we. Now o ma efefe o ma mu bi. O ka first work up e no o mo ko to fe ni say no. Ayi pick up bi e ma RFS for no. Eti the money there na unima utie ka kire se bosia no aban work up ba sika no o maji de tua e de akose or the class cannot pay that loan until the government knew because at that time that they do the money na work up on na team and it was so clear say we qualify enti no we are club enti I want am pe so bia be gina na aban kwati sika o Pierrot and na obi afre no born again mesere wa bon Pierrot and then Pierrot dem ne nana sorry ne maame mum Pierrot ne maame and then awoda nti mama Dina Ado Kale Adu and then oba Pierrot say Kofi Peter Brown see and wish you happy birthday.
O mo kama nu ye be wi anan aye no me kwa mo ba ko ho.
No that to send yenko. Mrs. Christiana Bimpoma Ban, a teacher at Barrow MA School, also known as Obapa Christie. Peter, you don't go to America.
Okay.
But we teach you Barrow, and then I wouldn't. From Shaker, Mrs. Christiana Bimpoma Ban, happy birthday.
So birthday, I would want in the air, carry your baton, only if you boom one. Okotokro enkaso de berada Toyota Vozi Noah Sienta Vet Better Honda Step Wagon Ope German America Kaza ni nyina no baka dia ma ne bo no ya na ne de ne da fom yenko Kumase Tanoso wo ya bedu ya Santoana no Agrike bonse finish ho ne kan ne sa animu no ya fre no 0249 849-972 Franco de nyamapa no akra de begu oman mu no ke Samsung iPhone Smart TV jet freezer refrigerator generator CCTV function monitor video anytime anywhere wasuko ejaba jewel nkobata no ba ko ho challenge bush obadum old me konkofo clinic ho nyina no asem de ni say 40% wati de free so 0245316969 say
yeah ava nsem na doso no den nsem na go na media that's bad danger na men kan asem na mo de atudwa Kofi Adams de atudwa no over it say yesi dua den ananse de awu ne tekuma na
nkotrase ntonku
say Kofi Adams support the squad on one jejeje sa nne e say free and career say buy you see the NDC government, the current NDC government led by John Dramani Mahama mo be paying be paying. It was a big disgrace to the Mahama government.
2014.
Yes. And you of course so no the opposition party then the MP.
And no say no supporters no konya problem say the players
supporters and some supporters players ne the no but supporters now if it's a free anchor ko gigi skade ne ho ko gi mu bebre no e man adwuma ne do so me ko fan sem bebre ba. So a bra players need any blow ya tena se ye hata mu se ye hwensem no e World Cup ya bia ewo on ten na South America we North America but South in America hwa na wo san akọ nso wo na nyame ya wadom no asan ba yo mampanyini biem na ni ngwase eto ene se ne ma na ye simple mo opposition party so mu e corruption eto so ma eye deja no Ova, sene, o sa akobie ma so behwe ho ye.
Say the boys is bomb pa yes em qualify and there. Asem we ni die.
Wa kwa embassy wo kwa apply. Wa kwa embassy wo kwa apply.
Ba say ba for come friend no manya ko.
Wenya friend asem.
On dey manya ko. Mini am panan kam fise bia obetu amufu. Company say dey we wa hwe ase ase. We wa wo se sound nan.
Enu me
njafutu na so de ma wo.
Se me ben Kofi Adams. Oba. Ye nyina America me say Ghana for person ko America. But America no person kwa. Say Ghana qualify. The ministry can give you the help. But no ade ni sika de obi ko de omunhwe yie. Asem no no. On ka say mwe say ode ma o say aban emfa ni pe nko free biem. Efo mu nko gudan mu e ma aban nko mu nka e mo me
na wo kwana ase biem hia letter bia o say
de tie ne betimi ya ma. Na wa wo cha ticket
na wa wa ye wonyema.
If you really knew Elvis a free anchor, the status in the NDC as a party of now any idea, the early 2012, 2013 day bar. In Kenne, Ebra John Dramani Mahama, yes, you want to be I am telling you, Senka Elvis, Sa Samanan Tona, KB and Nenki, wouldn't come on bit missing a name. Senior president no crank vice crank abet see ebunidi. Elvis was a big man. And obi am Elvis a free anchor niate. Omoba mama minister position na. Unti mi mfama no. Of a the political career. And so we now but trepa sports ministry wa. Supporters omeba na oye be no. Most of the time, and I'm not sure so Kofi Adams still hono. The only position of person occupy as sports minister, he want to upgrade himself when it comes to his political journey. Until they are 12 of a over. Omo ben into no. Some be ya ban into committee for no monkoye of a skenny na na so don boom po ba bitina. And I agree asem no oka no. In church mu asade ba ya ne say sika ne the supporters be to kwan no. Ya won yoma bebre agro na ye di wo ha na enu ntie kohyia US ne Canada ne Mexico. Eho bebre nyoma ka de ne ye hwiri ye nyi bi wo ha. Of a name no okase. Accra Sports Stadium need the only recognized CAF Category 3 matches approved venue the whole Ghana. Morocco for 12. South Africa for 13. Egypt for the NM 8. It be the NM 7. Yeah, the 1. Over 1. Tinyamiam Fefie na BBC Kim. Matches ye bebo Ghana nyina na sese ekobo okuru fufuro so. And we were close to that during the AFCON qualifiers. 87 who qualify for World Cup now was anim die ne pa. Esese sika wunya no. Ene kwan se wa adwene nyina ne koye o. Kwan e be fa so discount ye be discount no. Esese adwene ne ye kwan be so sika ne e ba no. Ye betimi ni bia hye fom. Na nchirima ba omanya ho adosode ana omanya ho mfaso. That is what we should be thinking. And I agree with them over the supporters union ombetimi akwaje letter wo ministry ho nom de akọ sponsors omo anko pom sponsors no mo fa anko nse nchuru ni akọ ani ama letter wa okọ anu akọ apply na akọ oye ye kan say oye ordinary person bia okọ a e ma letter wa akọ na ye onioma. But a bicycle will marry a woman over. Your man is sa near the sense of bicycle. Yet your voice not to. Or man penny share boss over titting your muscle. And a sports minister so abasis can you beat him baby into their tour. A bear 6 months is here tibi before fra. Your baba born and near Kayasem. Now you're quite nimuno. Has no cotoko boy. Nammy had much in a cotco vision. And you man see mom. They say no, Zito have no other choice to say. We stay in Kotoko will be based on a trophy or budget. So last year the FA Cup.
This season?
Yes. This season Zito must win a trophy. Oh, so no anymore. Of a Yamana maker, Zito Nankasa Kase. The ambition is the league. Of a work show 6-1. Home and away ball 7-1. A ball 6-1. Home and away. And yasre semu. Of a enthusiasm and yasre some sao. So se Karela 4-2. Now she has 1-0. Umye. Amuchi league table now head Adriana Moyo. Kotko is not on top of the league table. Though are standing matches. And until no chinano. Are standing matches now obon. Would he can't come home? No abe bo home Adriana. Sunday only Adriana. This is what me say Pierre Adriana Tuma. Near was a class or with me or pre-league, you know. What's a Go Stars with Midi League? What's a Haas with Midi League? What's a Adriana with Midi League? Near starting was okay. A comedian. It was okay. And you are quite to an also person G League, you know, a one. But you know when you hear me, I'm a boy about soon. Why are they not Chinabino? Once I have a seen it against Vision, they must beat Vision or China. Because of 5-1, not 6-1 aggregate. No. A bear we need as well. We need 10 matches to us one sana. I just one start. Grown papa. Into your bomb about Swabi. And I'm happy and run an up in Crackway and then an up in crab birthday. You're wishing a happy birthday. Means as Anticoroko. I am chairman dear. You're wishing happy birthday. But I'm so coach. I could see a piamocoy. A mumma Mantianus or Coney. And say 5 points, between Kotokone a year. Diana Stars. Oh, 3 outstanding matches, which is 9 points. Ubo modern clearing in a guabe that top. A honey bones are few Kotkones in the Kwaswa, O Piakoye. But about Asamna Zakito Kano has team here additions. Has team na can has a lusu to Kotkono, or that the other top netty 3 points. Has can still win the league. Or the other top no. Oche has just 3 points over. One match. And enye hu saa etisa sika bi wo baabi esi etua ama has January wotumi fa players be shemu a necessity because Sani Mohammed na has ton no se to say na no modede ba be shem set entimi ambo matwa contract maneko. So when you watch Hard to Folk, you see that gap in creativity.
Emepa to awia
Me da sefa
danger say no want ho kakra na bon ena ye Hajia Mamuna or Adansia Sukwa chapter 171 women's organizer and we a parade down through Charles Ashanti Regional Chapters Committee or say and I will say Hajia Mamuna or Adansia Sukwa 171 Mudene chapters on I will happy body to sorry. Okay, yo. And yeah, yenye say na
enye adiketwa omabo hu modin omayebi House of Folk abusuakro no ayebi em say afi the final ne hu so mo de statement the ababo ntia omo ebo hu de rodi akire amansan nyina enoma bebre na akoso boboku na abrabo hu to survive 114 years as a football club omo ni bebre na esi so ball bra no but omo ni hono mo nti yan we she has happy birthday kotokone vision ochina no ewo tema no ni okraku
the second
vision for no penny for no say 30 and 50 cedis gate fee no nti oba na wabo ho in that regard almost say omompe blogger bia wo ho apart from official accredited media na some cover kotoko media vision media and then adesafo no we blogger na oba ho no ma emetwetwa bi
ayana bloggers nko
almost omo de so yemfa ntu dwana ofa minum yenu de your interest wo boase and it's exciting Ashanti Gold SC is coming back so ohwe division 1 league no mo bona clearly omodin bono ade a aso ani sisi e pe de me pekede de as the whole oboase ne adansema community nyina no as aso team fufuro ya abemu ajoma tum say clear say the previous one no ne ba no ayedin nti sa na tedi a we mra in fact over on gentleman I would say matisi say okope MP kra em say ono de no begim enra me bom amane na dompase hene eno mpanifo
ever no kwawia
nti so omutimi ba me de I'll be happy say ne be ye boase kono e be san abaso bi
me da say abas
Minia Penfozi do amonfonso ane aka ya no na bra gina wo so kan asem no na ye asem ya udra gina me aka kan asem
me da so di ya no munya ya no nto
ye ndi ya no nto ya wo ye nya nto ne nya nto kina kosi se bra be free ye mu ndi de ye ka ye di birthday what I say ba wudi jadi se aduane so no ya ba tan ya wo be sunsu e se okohwe no ye se ni su no e de na ye no nti birthday ni ye bedi ibedi said the already the management are releasing press release 114 ye di birthday no ti enum bi se nyame adoma ewia ye beko alaba akoko no de wa chester ne bo no ye gi ane agi donsimo bi asi ho ne ja ye wia ne ye de hwe hafa ye ma de refi ne be ye nimu ya bam minia da bi me do ko de ju ni we me do ko da eti ye kan se ewia se de yo na anya wo ye nya wo fa ye eti me catch them say bon aye bon dem na ba ko pe na bobo wiase na me the videos ama o so munyi mame me see we get videos enye panyan en oda hono
video na nwume ya me no ye commentary ni
enye kwam yo kotokore lions panyan en oda hono refugee dem panyan en oda hono
kwanye
panyan en oda hono saka wa bio panyan en oda hono refugee ofredi ya bra panyan en oda hono refugee panyan en oda hono refugee fedi ya bra
phobia
me so fedi ya bra
awas ye nya na wia
awde bia me ta fedi ya ne ba
aso ni apom din wie
fedi ya bra
awia me na so
1 minute kwa minya yo
oh abas ya ben kam
via me ba betenya 1 minute kwa minya enye
ye ba ko
enye no da hono
to we
so we penalty na koto gwe koto
ka panya si fa we so panya na
we waji penalty we no titia no eni no da hono na ready e lions je koto kopim no to fom refis mu de boni hye mutim say ebedi ma che busaw brofo bi omde brofo bi ahyem say deliberate you go for say be mu say pass no pass amawan ni keeper no ngode ma no na de na squad body bo pray ye woni boya dan ya mana mu bi wo head bo ko yachi na no dia afi na mbo brofo be show say no deliberate
e fa ko nwumre mama mo time video no ne be ya bo mo
one video no
me hunu nyina
one video no masa ni pa ni brade ni abre
okay yes enti CID detective inspector Lenda Kusiampofo oko agin kotoku amasaben a solo ne danger omuso mo chia bia wo bia na sen na ne ho akaka ne opra kakra awade aduma recover kakra di mama ye momode ne ne apomdin ko wi apomdin de me ka kire se ukọ hono a otum say yes say ni yade pa de oboa wontumi fa nko ma ene yade keka ho na mom amenka wo se chakore de wo anya bia ntwo si a wo se na bayi mutohuo enu nti bomodem ene ukofia to ka chako two place ko twitwo wo se lobek na aduane no ne de ne ye uptown foods edem sonko ho fe wodi ho hunu ko a wa hwa wura dem wo wura wa wotum se na aduane no eda sonko both continental any local 0596 922 066 power de ohene akoso do ya de bia ne wa e fa na future want me amona hwo pokikra tina hepatitis waje ho award ya de nkaire nya no o ho aduru 0244544422 amenko na me ne apomden heba enko wietie ne ye sanse ya de ne kan na ne ya de dia eho ene edo beko
apomden heba center edibre obibia eya anano pay oguso a ohweme ewrade nyankopon ehwa ye papa na meka wo se de uba eya forestia sede enua biara ewo ne din na enua bia so ewo ne bobre na edua bia so ewo ne sibre no sa ara na se uba ne ahama anase dubra eye yedesa yare ne senti obi etie me na se ose eni yare eha no ode nani akọ other hospitals ama doctors for agene sikadi te se deni nyina no osopa ewo eni yare ndia make for eye apomde ne herbal clinic e de ama on pakro se enano pay onto anamo na omra eye apomden herbal center make out say yasoye no ewo sofulai yasoye no ewo sofulai opposite Assemblies of God sofulai opposite Assemblies of God eho na doctor mo it is obi ebetu anamo aba sesia me no wo ekasa ya eye nani a efra nani a ehuade nani a doctor erikra ne se enya de se ebetimi ahwe kane abiem no se oba eye apomde no heba center maso ya mabua no memna dura obnom enam se so ama nani yawe biare etimi afri ho ede ama no kai se de den nyina kire konkro na se bible e kan se eye nipadua ye kane ani ani etise eye kania no anase nipa o kania wani edum a sanso na eye onipadua nyina de edum etise oba apomde no heba center wani a edu sum wani a ehu ade no mabua mamu aduru a obenom na enam se so amwa sanso etime de ehu ade pick number we sese a medical catch say first 3 American ba no mechemo achede aduru atese onum a wankasa no obeto bebo e de amame di number we sese a na ebra 0551 09 89 61 0551 09 89 61 the number bim 0551 09 89 61 0551 09 89 61 twa hu say en yaro ni yomu ahodo miensa na dedi kan cataract cataract ya dia eba wani so a hu ade te se ebo eti dani dan nyina odia ne se wani etimi ehu bibia se ade fita na aye ebo na abribia wani so bansa untimi nyade ehu ade bansa untimi ko bansa untimi ma je na make for aye apomde na heba center ayo so fly soldiers for kwaro so opposite Assemblies of God so ba ya so ya mabuo mamu adura obenom na apepa aye cataract bia ewo ni so ya de efro honom anase awai cataract bia ewo ni so ya de efro honom menkwa na mo aduro the whole Ghana, the whole world. Men kwana me dey. Me a draw a paper and I say ezi eya cataract bi dey. Edi fru ani so edi mount. Enya cataract nko. Obo no se ne dey e glaucoma. Obo no ma glaucoma nti doctor iron operation. Obo so glaucoma nti ye kwakwa ne operation. Saa fo ni nyina so otame kan. Me kan fo eya pom de na heba center. E jama se bra. Doctor me trust oba me show me pro Momo duro albanom and I'm saying so ama eya glaucoma biara doctor catch say di wani ni how and I say say wani no e di amount me bo momo duro albanom and I'm saying so ama say how nyina de etimi e di afri wani so e di amount gina mo sesia 0551 09 89 61 0551 09 89 61 yo abrobi tie me o se papa me person bobo number na se da bobo ni tentem dodo ma me papa auntie ontina mo ha me nya aboten ma bobo number na ma e 0551 09 89 61 0551 09 89 61 eti bra apomre ne heba center na glaucoma biara aboani so ne senti amoni iko glaucoma aboani so ne senti ama bacteria edidi wani ntuna na say awi wani ko so ne senti amotimi hunade so ba apomre ne heba center mabuan mamodura obenum enam say so ama glaucoma bia etimi afri wani so ede amount enti say wutie me na bia wo abofra bi na wo abofra no okọ school na school akọ no agese ye de ne tira anim classroom ne anim anase on dey just okotachire anase ti se on dey abribi agese wo share spectacles anse no watimi ade awridi ana watimi ade akenkan anase on dey say watimi hu ade kra o hwe board ne so a na board ne so an bisi fa wabofra no etu anamo ebra apomde ne heba center doctor maso mebua no memoduro albanom na kai meduro nya duro udi gu ani so dabi meduro nya duro adi gu ani so na mama ya duro obenom nenam sa so awurawura wani ntinimu na aboa ama ayi all the frames bia dey e dey free wani ntini so na ama all the essential blood no etimi afro awoni so na motimi nya high sense of vision